and watch a guy spank his monkey. You've probably seen the Hawk Shop. Fucking entertaining shit. Please welcome to the stage, David Hawkins.
Yeah, my name is David Hawkins, also known the Hawk Shop guy. So before we get started, by a round of applause, I want to know, how many of you have ever looked at another person and went, dance? Or how many of you have ever sung, it's just like a mini mall, y'all? Oh, man. Gonna have to have the notes after all. Well, you know what? I wanted to do the Funny Fest here this year because I feel like the Refinery, that's my people. For 3 years, I've done it up in Esther. They really don't get the Hawk Shop jokes. You know, Esther, Alaska, unemployment 43%. 68% of households don't even have a television. And 93.5% of them are stoned all the time. So you know they weren't going to get the Hawk Shop jokes. How many people are married? Any married people? Me too, been married all my life. Got married at 18. Then again at 27, 29, 32, and 41.
Bingo!
Somebody just holler bingo. Trust me, that was not her reaction, number 5's reaction when she found out about the other 4. And where did she, I blame the terrorists, by the way, for this. I do, I blame those damn terrorists. You know why? Because now it's part of the Patriot Act that when you get married, you have to declare how many times you've been married before. Yeah. She found out at the courthouse. Oh, you know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. My oldest son, he's a little bit behind. He's only in his 2nd marriage. But now my oldest daughter, oh my goodness, she's married, but she lives with another guy. But it's okay because she's been separated from her husband for 4 years, ever since she was a junior in high school. And that is the truth. But my dad, he set the bar to begin with. He's been married 5 times. So we kind of blame it all on him. But the family thinks he's happy now. Thinks he's got the right one. He married his cousin. That also is true. But now my brother, he's married, but he lives with a married woman that's not his wife. So, let's see, that's been going on 15 years they've been together. Seems like by now one of those fuckers would figure out how to get a divorce. But my brother, he's one of these modern day rednecks. Okay, he doesn't have a cell phone. He doesn't have a driver's license because of too many DUIs. No checking account because of bad credit. But he's got that license to carry permit he's quite proud of. He says because he wants to stay within the law, but really it's his only form of ID. You know, modern day rednecks, they don't beat their women. They need them to work. Wow, thank you in the front there. I have told that joke to a lot of people this week. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I did mention I've done this for 3 years now, up in Esther. First year I was going to do it. You know, it cost $75 to be part of the Funny Fest. And I said to my wife, you know, I'd like to do the workshop, but I don't necessarily want to perform. My wife looked at me and said, well, if you're going to pay $75, you're going to perform. Well, I don't start arguments. Okay? I don't lose arguments, excuse me. So I didn't start any, and that's why I'm here. Got to tell it right, you know. Well, I figured out something, though. If you're going to pay $75, somebody's going to perform. So little does she know, right now, being installed at the foot of our bed is a stripper pole. Cost $75. Guess who's performing tonight? Oh, man. Well, you know, it's tax season, and this year I decided to go with a professional, Dick Clymer. That's right. So I feel kind of weird handing him my tax return, but I'll go ahead and go with the professional. But the name Dick Clymer reminds me of my family. It really is his name. I have an uncle, his name was Dick Weederhole. He was a gardener. And his son, Little Dickie Weederhole. My stepfather was married before he met my mom. So, you know, you kind of tell that happens a lot in my family. Well, his first wife, her first name was Minnie, last name was Cox. So you know why that didn't work. Now, I went to school with a girl, her first name was Fonda and her last name was Dix, and she was for every dick but mine. Yeah. I did have a girlfriend in high school though, her name was Ruby Smith. Her middle name, Titty Ass Boner Hole. 3 years it took me to get that right. I still didn't get any. Oh. You know what? I knew you were my people when I was here for comedy last time. Because I went in the bathroom, there was a guy already in there. Okay? He sees me, notices who I am, starts up a conversation. We talk a moment, he leaves. As soon as he walks out the door, I hear, "Hey, I just peed with a Hawk Shop guy!" I knew then I had to do comedy right here. So, that guy's here tonight, is he? Well, I tell you what, if you see me doing this in a minute, you'll know why. Listen, if you haven't done this before, it is well worth doing. Big anniversary show coming up in prime time. A little Hawk Shop plug there. You probably saw the commercial so many times you're sick of it. And I want to thank the Refinery and thank Jerry. Every year Jerry calls me up and goes, "Hey, you going to do it this year?" And, you know, he's a good friend, and I enjoy doing this. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Holy cow. I was going to give him a hard time about the Hawk Shop, but fuck, that was pretty nice. I don't think I can. No, yeah, I can. I love